There was a lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
You shared a lot. That was really cool.
Thanks.
I think one of the first things is we were talking about like Kate on YouTube. A lot of people give this example, like what gets attention when we're driving on the freeway?
What gets attention?
What gets
billboards and signs and bad drivers?
Yeah, what slows us down?
What slows us down? Traffic.
Yeah, most of the traffic is caused by
an accident.
So so usually what gets attention is pain or just negativity in general. There's actually this example when Time Magazine, I think in the 50s or 60s, they changed their titles from like a little more positive and things like that to more of like sensationalism, like where it's like this person died or whatever it may be. And then the sales went up for those magazines. So it's the same thing for YouTube. It's, for ad revenue to come, they have to get clicks, they have to get attention. And so that's where the haters. So like to some degree, haters are rewarded in entertainment.
Which is sad. Unfortunate. I mean, like I said, I really do think it stems from like negativity is easy to accomplish and also easy to like digest. Just because I don't know. I guess psychologically, we should get like a scientist in here. Like psychologically, I feel like our brain is more inclined to ingest all the negativity in the world, whether it's like in news outlets or newspapers, the news, whatever. Like we're more drawn to these things rather than like, hey, like Bill Gates just donated like $1 billion to help water. Like people don't care about that. They rather care about like, hey, Bill Gates said this word and he is like, I don't think he did say anything, but I'm just saying like people would focus on that rather than the good stuff. Like I was listening to H3's like Papa John podcast, and like the reason why he left Papa John is it's not because it's like a conspiracy, but it's a long story. Long story short, like he said something that he didn't say completely, but they took it out of context and they really focused on that. The news outlets, the media focused on that, which caused him to leave Papa John's rather than like all the good things he's done.
Yeah, it's once again, it's when you have attention. Yep. There's no advertisements when you don't have attention, right? And so
perfect.
You reminded me. There's this thing I learned about like evolutionary biology. Yeah. So there's this thing in our brains called the negative bias, and like what you were saying, like why are we drawn to negativity? It's because actually during prehistoric times, that's what actually prevented us from getting like eaten by like velociraptors and stuff like that. So that's why we always look for the negative, because actually that saves us from pain.
Wait, so what is the negative to not get eaten by a
dinosaur? So nowadays we don't have dinosaurs or whatever, whatever you believe was back in those days, but nowadays it's just we still have that primitive mind where we're looking for negativity because to protect us. It's a like protective mechanism.
So understand what is negative and how to avoid it, kind of thing. Like, is that what you're saying? You're a scientist, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
I'm a nerd. I love learning. What's crazy is before you even talked about the 3 types of haters, I was going to ask you what are the types of haters. Because